All right, so we are in the final week of the AH and JD situation. 1 week. So today I would expect Team AH to actually rest their case. They're literally going to run the clock down. They only have 8 hours left, whereas Team JD has like 18 hours they can use. I don't know why they decided to use up all of their time, but there's a lot of things that I don't understand why they've decided to make like certain decisions for this trial. It's been a strange ride with their side of the case, but today will be it. And they're going to make a very dumb decision, in my opinion, a lot of people's opinions actually. And that's bringing JD back to the stand, which is dumb. But after talking to some people on Saturday, had Nick Rekieta on the stream, as we usually do on Saturday night's Flashcast stream. He said she pretty much has to make this mistake and have him on. Otherwise, she doesn't really have much of a case. And the entire time he's on there, when they ask him questions, he's likely just going to be able to not have to answer them because it's attorney-client privilege. So, yeah, it should be an interesting day. Depp back on the stand is, of course, very dangerous because he's so charismatic and likable and kind of relatable in some ways. So this is a bad move, but she has to make it. So that'll be the highlight of today. And then, of course, rebuttals and closing arguments on Friday. So we actually do have a Friday this week. And that's going to be closing arguments, 2 hours for each side. And then we wait for a verdict. I don't know how long that'll take. I don't know if she's putting a time limit. I think there's a time limit for them to come up with a verdict. And then hopefully we'll get some justice. So we shall see. So this will be the highlight of today, JD on the stand. Now let's take a look at some stuff going on. If you remember, Vox put an article out talking about the case. All of you supporters out there, once again, you're not real people. You're an army of bots. Big focus on that this time. You're an army of bots, not real support. No, you're fake. You're not real people. You're bots. I find that funny. It's so hard to ignore the support that he gets. And they have to try to spin it some way for the normies that aren't involved in this fight. And what's the best way to do it? Well, he doesn't really have support. She's got most of the support. She is the true person you should be supporting because all of his supporters are, in fact, fake bots. So they spin it that way, even though it's fake. In fact, there was a study showing that the majority of her supporters on Twitter are the bots, which is what's funny. Because there is no real support there, because everyone's kind of seen through her BS now. You have to hope the jury is seeing through it too, hopefully. And, they've got to spin it whatever the way they can. That's why they put articles like this out. Hashtag #MeToo is over. If we don't listen to imperfect victims. What does that mean? So we're supposed to listen to people that sound full of it? No, I don't think so. That if anything, that there's a reason that so many women don't like her is because women that have actually been through things and are real survivors, AH makes them look bad, which is why so many of them don't like her. Like the hashtag Amber, we don't like you. That's a real hashtag. So we've got this. We've got people from Hollywood coming out, throwing some support in for JD. Eva Green shows support for JD, says he will emerge with his good name and wonderful heart revealed to the world. So now you've got a lot of people in Hollywood coming out. Courtney Love also came out recently with a really nice story about how he was there for her children. And it's just one after another. Though I do want to point out there's been a couple of people that have come out in support for AH. I don't know why. It's not really the sinking ship I would want to attach my name to, but here's the main story. So Lily Rose Depp is allegedly being harassed by JD's fans during his trial. I don't know if these are his fans or not. This, of course, could be fans trying to make his fans look bad. But either way, don't do this. If this is you, don't do this. This looks bad. So this is Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose. She's an actress herself. She's been in a couple of movies. And she's been silent so far during this trial. That doesn't mean she's never supported him. In fact, she has supported him in the past. You want to know why she's probably quiet right now? Depp probably told her to be quiet and not to get involved because this is a media circus. So he probably said wisely, I don't want you involved in this. Please just be quiet and focus on your career, like a good dad would do for their kids. And I think it's pretty safe to say, out of all the things that have come out about him, is that he seems like a pretty good dad, tries to keep his kids out of the limelight and all this stuff. So I'm pretty sure he probably said, don't get involved in this. Just wait on the sidelines. And I guarantee you when this is done, she probably will say something. She didn't need to say something right now, but apparently people are going to her Instagram and saying, how do we get in touch with your dad's legal team? Stuff like this. I see not one picture of you with your father. Why? You post your boobs more than your own dad. What a wreck. Like, don't do this. This looks stupid. Justice got your dad. The world is watching. The world sees, and we hope he wins. I mean, that's fine, but it's really not the time and place. How come you did not speak about your father's case? There's more, apparently. This is either it or a small sample. But it's like, it's not really your place to go get involved with his family. They seem to be close from what I've seen. And I'm telling you, the reason she's probably not getting involved is because he told her not to, which would make sense because she has supported him in the past. In 2016, she posted a childhood photograph of her and her father, captioning the pic, "My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know. He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and I, and everyone who knows him would say the same." And this is during the height of this shit. 2016, that's when it first broke. So if there was any time to support him, it was then. He probably told her not to get involved. And I would say that that's probably 100% the reasoning why she's not saying anything. And if that's the case, respect it. Leave his kids alone. If these are supporters doing this, it's not surprising because they're willing to do anything to get their message across. If this is JD fans just being excited, knock it off. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. They're usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.